back from the dead.
Hi everyone, it's Caitlyn here. I'm with Wholesale Halloween Costumes. If you would like to see how to create this Beetlejuice body paint makeup look, then just keep watching. So starting out the Sandworm neck piece, I'm going in with a flat brush and white paint and just creating the basic shape of the large sandworm and making sure to double coat it with white paint so it's a bit more prominent and not so see-through. With the same little brush, I'm then creating the smaller mouth on the inside. Sorry for the camera angle, I'm about to fix it for you. Then with a red paint, I'm creating the gum line, and going around that with a green paint, I'm creating the lips of the sandworm. So I'm starting on the bigger one, and then I'm going to work on the inner. Making sure to get real close to the pink line. Nice long strokes, and then going to the smaller mouth, I'm then creating the lips as well in the green color, keeping it very close to the pink gum line. Once I have that figured out, I'm going with a black paint, and then I'm just creating the small eye for the inner mouth, and with a yellow and white paint, I'm creating little jagged flecks for the teeth of the small sandworm. And then I'm creating larger teeth for the bigger mouth of the sandworm. Just bringing them downward to a point to make them nice and sharp. After that, I'm just creating a light red eye for the big sandworm and going in again with a darker red to create a little bit of a 3D look for the eye. With the same dark red paint, I'm going in with a small thin brush and just creating dots on the small sandworm's nose. After that, I'm taking a black paint and I'm outlining the red eye just at the bottom to give that 3D look effect and creating wrinkles underneath the eye to make it more realistic. Doing the exact same thing to the smaller sandworms, so outlining the eye to make it a bit more of an eye shape and then creating the same wrinkles like I did for the red one. Now with the same fine tip brush and black paint, I'm just defining the teeth a bit more so you can see them and they're more pointy and sharp. So just going all along the big one and then creating little lines in the teeth like the stripes the sandworm has in the movie. So just little stripes in each tooth for the big sandworm. Once I have those teeth all figured out, I'm also defining with black paint all around the green lip of the sandworm and then all around very thinly around the small sandworm that's on the inside of the mouth. Also doing the same thing around the green mouth and the teeth. Now onto the body. So taking the same black paint and thin brush, I'm just outlining the sandworm around my neck and then the head and neck of the sandworm. Making sure at the bottom of the sandworm, I'm creating a thicker line for a more depth shaded look. Once that's figured out, I'm going in with a small flat brush and I'm just creating the little stripes that the sandworm has. So 2 on the face and then the 2 on the bottom jaw as well. Now going back to the body, for the main part of the sandworm, the neck so to speak, with the fin, I'm just creating a thicker line for the whole body. And then I'm going in and creating that little flick for the fin that the sandworm has. Taking it all the way up and overlapping it with the other part of the body. So the body stripes are thicker than the ones that are on the face. Now for this fin, I decided to go very closely with the black paint, but leaving a thin white line so that you can still see where the fin is and it actually looks like it's hovering over top of the rest of the body. And then filling that in like so. And going on to the next little stripe, filling that in as well. And the last little stripe. Now with a black eyeshadow and a fluffy brush, I'm just creating more depth and dimension to the sandworm. So I'm taking the color and I'm getting it really close to the sandworm so that it looks like it's lifted and 3D off the skin. Taking it all the way back down the whole body of the sandworm as well. Blending that out really well so it doesn't look really choppy and meh. Taking it all around the neck piece. And that is the basic look for the sandworm. Now, I decided I wanted to do black and white stripes for all around my body to make it look like the sandworm was kind of wrapped around me. And then I outlined the white parts for the chest piece just to make it look like it was sitting over top. Really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe to Wholesale Halloween Costumes. Until next time, see ya!